Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Playmates toys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutations, Mix and Match, Mikey. Snap Mikey together with other Mutations figures and come up with your very own mutation. It looks like Michelangelo here comes with one of the legs of Metalhead, as we've seen with the other Turtle brothers. We flip around the package and there is a more elaborate example, as we have Mikey's head, Mikey's arm, Tiger Claw's arm, Slash's torso, Slash's leg, and Shredder's leg. The read-up says, what would you look like, or what would it look like if the Turtles had Metalhead's power, Shredder's armor, Tiger Claw's stripes, and Splinter's quick reaction hands? You can find out with Mix and Match and create hundreds of different mutations. Be on the lookout for other figures such as Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Splinter, Metalhead, Shredder, Slash, and Tiger Claw. To check out more from Playmates Toys, you can also go to www.playmatestoys.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutations, Mix and Match, Mikey. Here's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. As I've started the other reviews, I'll do the same with Michelangelo. Let's start with him in pieces. First things first, he comes with his torso. Of course he does. And the torso has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation via these strong, sturdy ball joints. The ball joints are the exact same size as one another, so really, in actual fact, just because you want to take, well, just because you have arms and you have legs, does not mean you have to peg them in specifically in their corresponding places. For starters, let's be a little silly. We'll take the arms, we'll peg those into, wait a minute, those are his legs. No, they're not. We're going to put his arms there, and we can put his legs there like that. And finally, let's put his head in. And you can come up with this kind of Michelangelo walking kind of creature. It's kind of fun. Or if you want to be a little more realistic, in the standpoint of a talking turtle that fights crime with nunchucks, can take his arms and his legs, peg them into their appropriate, or at least in the case here, the more appropriate places to get an actual Michelangelo. Comes with a couple of nunchucks, of course he does, which you can either put into his hand, or there's a section on the back where you can take the nunchucks and fit them into place. They're a little harder to get into place. What you can always do though is just slide them in like that. You kind of have them just, I don't think you could probably fit them both in there, but I'm just going to put in one just to show you guys. And take that out of place. From a standpoint of Turtles toy, he is the exact same size as his other brothers. Case in point, we'll bring in his other brothers. There's Donatello. Right, that. Get him to stand. There we go. We'll grab Raphael. There's Raphael. We'll just move Metalhead's piece out of the way. We don't need that just yet. And there's Leonardo. And then there's Michelangelo. There's the 4 turtles there, all together. Same size. Differences only really in, I guess, really the straps that go across that hold their weapons. The shells are actually the same. It's got the same scratch marks on all the shells. So it's really just basically the head, and the arm variation is a little bit different. Like, it looks like the arm is the same arm as, I'm even thinking it looks like it's the same arm maybe as Donnie that Michelangelo has. So they use a couple of the same molds, but that, at the end of the day, that's fine. You know, you still get enough variation between them, between their heads and their colors, that they do still look very distinctly different from one another. I think Donatello might still be my favorite. I don't know what it is. Every time they release Turtles toys, Donatello always seems to end up being my favorite. I just like the design of him. I like the color of him too. It's this kind of sage green, this light-colored green. Really like that. So I'll just move the turtles off camera. We've had a look at these in individual videos, to which I would hope that you guys have all checked out. Thank you very much. Articulation, he does still have lots of movement, just because he has ball joints. You can still get lots of movement in Michelangelo, both his legs, his arms, of course his head. He doesn't have elbow bends or bends in the legs, but as I mentioned before too, with the mix and match Mutations turtles, I feel like these are a little more geared towards the kids out there, because kids love to mix and match things. And especially for a kid, I know really from what I've been looking at with the last couple of Turtles videos, that like the pieces are so easy to come off, so easy to put back on. But what really sells the line though is the fact that all these pieces are one solid piece. If these had bends to them and you start putting them on, you could run the risk of bending the elbow the wrong way. Same thing with the leg. This way, it's nice and easy. You pull them off, you snap them back into place, bada bing, bada boom, you've got, again, Michelangelo. Michelangelo does come with one piece, and in this case, it's another piece to Metalhead. And we can just take his leg off, pop the new leg on, and you've got Michelangelo with a robotic leg. Oh, wait, one better. Let's take some of the other pieces that we've been looking at with the other Turtles toys. Put on the two Metalhead legs. Take off the arms. And we'll put the Metalhead arms into place. And you've kind of got this fun, robotic Michelangelo. That's neat. Or you can, what we can also do too is take the arms off on the one side, take the leg off on the one side, snap that into place, and you've got this kind of half robotic Michelangelo. Now really, think about this too. Like, for a kid, how much fun is a kid gonna have being able to mix and match these pieces? They could kind of pretend that Donatello's from the future, or Michelangelo in this case is from the future and he's got the robotic arm, the robotic leg. You know, maybe Shredder's developing robot Ninja Turtles. Come on, really think about it. That would be fun, and I could see why these would be popular with the kids. And again, we'll just swap these back out. Pop Mikey's arms back in. There we go. Turtles toys as a whole, Playmates really supports the Turtles line, and that's one thing I like so much about Playmates is that they support the line. I mean, if you think of all the characters so far from the new Nickelodeon line, how many characters we've gotten that are in the show? It's a lot. A lot of other lines, you might get the same character recycled over and over and over again. In this case, you know, we've got the Mousers, we've gotten Spider Bite, we've gotten like unique characters all showing up in toy form. Really like the line. I really like the line. I've been collecting a lot of the Turtles toys as a whole anyways. This line, I feel as if it's a little more geared towards the younger kids because of the mixing, matching properties. But still, I gotta say, from an adult, I still have a lot of fun with these pieces as a whole. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations Mix and Match Michelangelo. Oh, and also, the folks over at Playmates Toys also have a TMNT play page on Facebook. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to definitely put the link down below for you guys. If you guys are a fan of Turtle toys and you know, you have Facebook, check it out. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Mutations Turtles reviews as we're going to have a look at the other figures from this line. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.